Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a pleasure to be here to officiate at the closing of the Fiji Fashion Week's 10th anniversary with this evening's event, the Gold Couture Show. I've been informed that the Gold Couture Show was obviously, as you know, is one of the most exquisite events that has happened in the last couple of days, highlighting the successful journey and the best of our local designers and from the Pacific have taken to arrive at what will be comparable, or if not better than some of the international events. I'm sure this journey has not been a walk in the park for them, and despite all the odds, they've continued to do what they do best, designing. So please, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all the wonderful designers for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last 10 years, the Fiji Fashion Week has established itself as an important event in the Fijian fashion calendar and provided a platform for designers to grow and market their brand. And Fiji now clearly punches above its weight when it comes to creativity. And despite containing less than 0.1 or 0.012% of the world's population, Fiji has created a brand that is synonymous with quality, high standards, and exclusivity associated with our pristine environment, and which definitely includes our fashion industry. In fashion as well as culture, ladies and gentlemen, innovation and creativity, we enjoy a unique advantage. Fiji does not currently have the ability to mass produce like some of the other markets around the world, but what we did was reinvent our textile and clothing industry to produce niche, high-end, and now designer garments. And the fashion industry, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, is a multi-billion-dollar business that employs a lot of people around the world. And in Fiji, stakeholders have stimulated and created employment by expanding the industry through fashion-related small and medium enterprises. Other industries have grown, such as the beauty care and bloggers and fashions and photographers. They all synergize closely with the fashion industry and the growth of the industry has led to various new areas of activities and developments in Fiji, which were never thought of previously. And I take my hat off to all the younger generation who are becoming more and more creative by the day. Fijian fashion industry, ladies and gentlemen, has huge potential to become a very successful industry. And for this to happen, all the stakeholders will need to work together with a common objective, and government will provide the necessary support to make this industry grow. Now, in fact, we've had a Fijian Made by Fijian campaign. We have a logo that's designated to our designers that is Fijian designed. The Fijian Made by Fijian campaign currently licenses about 322 Fijian companies on board and they come up with about 1,593 diverse products, and I'm proud to announce that 7 other companies have been awarded with the Fijian design emblem. Some of the products, of course, are not limited to solar panel designing, software designing, canvas painting, and textile designing, to name a few. So therefore, as Minister responsible for the campaign, I'm putting a challenge out to all the designers here tonight to acquire the logo and to take ownership of the logo and to make it grow. We do a great deal of work offshore and in Fiji to make sure everybody knows about the pristine brand name that we have. And this is the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to all the designers to be part of the Fijian brand and to market and promote your designs and creations under the successful and recognized banner of Fijian design. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening's theme, the Gold Couture work, cannot be thought of without recognizing the importance of fashion to the tourism industry. The Fijian government obviously has targeted Southeast Asia region, and visitors from this region are both high spenders and interested in only high-end designer products. That is something that we can do, and everybody must put that into their head. We want the tourists to come to Fiji and buy our own designs in Fijian clothing, so our fashion industry needs to just keep on going in the same direction that it is now. We have a growing cottage industry, as designers are creating their designs from their homes and selling online, at the same time supplying them to some boutiques and department stores. Encouraging also to see our students that are actively participating in designing, and this year I've been informed that a number of student designers has now increased over the last 10 years from 7 to 52 that have taken part in the Fiji Fashion Show. And this is truly encouraging and promising, and I must thank the organizers, Fiji Fashion Week, for getting our students involved. So thank you again, Alan. Thank you very much. One day, we'll have our own Versace or Armani. We will, I promise you. And hopefully one day, one of our aspiring student designers would obviously get all our members of parliament involved and maybe design for them so we can probably have a uniform of some sort. I actually proudly wear Fijian made, and I'm sure that most of the other parliamentarians would. So there's another challenge. And of course, it would be great to get one of the young designers to get one of the most important people in Fiji, or one of the best dressed people in Fiji, our Honourable Prime Minister, as their client. And he is, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, he's one of the best dressed people in Fiji. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually proud to announce that our very own local designers such as Samson Lee, and Moira Solvalo, Rachel Fairfax and Robert Kennedy, who have recently expanded their businesses, now operate a boutique called House of Designs. But you must remember, we cannot rest on our laurels by just creating a market in Fiji. It is important that we continue to showcase the best of Fiji internationally and in markets like Australia and elsewhere, as the fashion industry requires a quick turnaround. I strongly believe that with the right attitude, and the attitude that we currently have, the right partnerships and the right drive, which I think we have, the Fijian fashion undoubtedly will have a strong and vibrant future. Ladies and gentlemen, before I complete, I know you're all wanting to go to the after party. Once again, Ellen, thank you very much for the last 10 years. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Honourable Minister, thank you so